Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Give him the ball anywhere near the box and you know what the outcome will be.
The very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
He's chosen to go back. Scholes looking to play him in, and it's Messi. Swung over. Now it's Neymar. Now he's got space here, and he's picked it up out wide. Played into the box, and that's the keeper's ball. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Owen. Now it's Drogba. Great ball, and he's in here. Belletti. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. And he's cut it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Cambodia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pedri gets flagged offside. Pedri. And it's Batistuta. He's on it, can he get away? Owen finds himself offside. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. Alexander-Arnold has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Terrific save by Manuel! Now it's Luis Suarez. And a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to play it through. No, that's been intercepted.
That was lovely, that.
Owen! It's off target and by quite a way.
Cambodia have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi, in with the challenge. Scholes is always looking to break lines. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba powering forward here. Neymar. A corner it is then. Barcelona have their second corner now. Keeper's dealt with that. Luis Suarez! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Half an hour played now. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for the run. Scholes.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Alexander-Arnold is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And this is Owen. Jordi Alba promptly onto that, and that is that. That's an imaginative pass. It's played through for him. Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. Hernandez. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Scholes. He's got away. Real chance here. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Chance! It's anyone's ball now. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's been given away. And he's managed to get free. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. And it's a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Hernandez, good effort, and it is right on half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
Barcelona ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are back underway.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And it's Pedri. Looking for options for movement. And he welcomes it in. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Cambodia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Messi. Messi going full steam down the flank. That's the keeper's ball.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He is through here. Oh, important interception.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Well, they've got it again. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Number 20, Owen. Coming on the field is...
He's in plenty of space here.
Raul. Substitution.
Terrific header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Spread neatly. He won't be happy with that one. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Oh, good take in a good area. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Batistuta. Now it's Rafinha. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Batistuta. Out towards the flank. Batistuta. That's a little off target. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Stood up well to him there. Great vision. Now it's Raul. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's quick to snatch it back. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rafinha.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
A header! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Scholes. Coming on the field, number 22, Gerard. Number
Barcelona
13,
have the chance to go the other way.
Substitutions taking place.
Lewandowski. Adams calmly anticipates. That's a cute ball. And they're quick to get it back. He has found the way through. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Can he get on the end of this? Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! That's really well cleared.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Alexander-Arnold.
Xavi.
Coming on to replace him is number 2.
Backward it goes.
Williams Saliba.
Now, can they get it back? Out of play for a throw. And it's Xavi.
2 added
Well, that
minutes
tackle
has
was
been
certainly
indicated.
sturdy. Referee has just said play on. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Good challenge, excellent challenge. A vicious ball here. Pass somewhat off target. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection on what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
Kindly remove it, as it is about to be
So
towed
a brief
away.
breather and then extra time.
Substitution.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Rijkaard. Drogba. Balde. That's a good run down the left. And that pass just didn't quite work. Kukçu. He can get that clear.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Probing pass. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Guardiola picks it up from the goal kick. Gerrard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Drogba. Iniesta, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. But that has not gone well. Marquinhos. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Rijkaard. Coming on the field is number 16, Rodri.
And he's managed to get rid. Extra time reaches half-time.
Please be reminded that
So penalties loom ever closer. Is there anyone who can seize the day in the next 15 minutes? And so the last chance to find a winner. Here we go then for the last time. The score still 0-0. And he was quick to react. He's picked his way through. It's a searching pass. That is good alertness. Belletti. Rodri, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Riqui Puig can so cleverly bypass the press. And the finish! Well, there's the clearance.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Iniesta might just make this. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's found a way through. Gerrard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Played into space. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Yeah, and at least they both had a go at winning it in extra time. It's often the opposite.
So it comes down to this, a final rallying cry, and then kicks from the spot.
On our shuttle bus service.
Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. Kukçu is first to take the long walk. One 0.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Messi is the next man in the spotlight. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
This to put them 2 up. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Terrific penalty, unsavable.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Batistuta is the third man to step forward. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
The third man in the queue. Right in the bottom corner. Some nerve.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it. Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Guardiola is fourth up. And in with absolute accuracy.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
The margin of error is 0. What poise! What noise!
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Xavi is weighed down with pressure on his shoulders. Broad shoulders they have to be. That's won it! Barcelona can celebrate now. They have exactly... Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more.
Memento!
That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Now it's Cruyff. And this is Bebeto. Pedri. Shifted it to the flank. Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Park Ji-sung. Koundé makes the interception. That's been drilled forward. Pedri. Belletti. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pedri. Van Dijk. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the... He's having a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Somewhat off target. Quarter of an hour played. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
It's Park Ji-sung. Gundogan. Busquets. Barcelona finding their passes. Park Ji-sung. And it's Luis Suarez. Pedri. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Luis Suarez. Gundogan stood up well to him there. Cruyff. Oh, played right into his path. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves.
Cruyff! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Tries to pass it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's... And Cruyff! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, it's Bebeto. Cruyff! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Now it's Cruyff. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Defending was strong and firm. It's Park Ji-sung. Pau Kubasi does really well to win the ball there. Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Maradona. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now it's Luis Suarez. Great defending, strong and determined. Iwobi is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Jordi Alba, well seen, saw that coming. Bebeto. Kubasi. Gundogan. Played out towards the right wing. Park Ji-sung. Knocks it into space.
Has been indicated.
That's the keeper's ball.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Out to the right. Looking for a runner. He's in plenty of space here. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
Here we go again then.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Gusto. And it's Neymar. Jordi Alba. That's going right the way across. Now it's Maradona. Looking for the run. Maradona receives it in a wide position. They're urging him to shoot. Iwobi. Now it's Bebeto.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Park Ji-sung looking to get on the end of this. Maradona. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. He's looking wide. Jordi Alba. It's a searching pass. Gusto kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, that's a key interception.
The attendance for this match was
So we've reached the hour mark.
60,332.
And here's Suarez. Iwobi. Park Ji-sung. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And another try! It's in! And they are right back within touch! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 11.
Arsenal
Bebeto.
choosing to make the first
Number
change.
6, Iwobi.
Barcelona give themselves a
Coming on the
fighting
field,
chance. Back in with a
number
shout.
9, Osman.
Busquets.
Number 20.
It's an imaginative
Efootball.
pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, they've got it again. Cruyff.
niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
No, it's come to nothing. Van Dijk.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's nice. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that...
And Cruyff! Cruyff! That is beyond words! A finish of true class!
Arsenal, after 71
And the lead is extended still further. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitution in progress.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Ricky Puig. And this is Luis Suarez. Shot, surely! They want to be quick to recover this. Park Ji-sung. Ricky Puig. And it's Xavi. Saliba simply refused to be outdone there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Gusto, great vision. Good ball, good take. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Belletti. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, cracking ball. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Osimhen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. And he's on his way! Koundé is the guilty party there. Quality ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Ricky Puig. And here's Osimhen. Oh, and that pass just didn't quite work. And that is a good... Shapes to shoot! And that is quite wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! It is no contest, it is a landslide. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power.
Chance for a shot! Sticks it away! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And time is up. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis. And so we reach a fork in the road.
Hello,
Fortunes
everybody,
can
and
turn
welcome
either
to
way from this
today's
point.
match.
One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up. It's a mighty effort! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Julie. Aimed beyond the defence. He's had a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Barcelona penetrates. Big header! He's done very well to get to that.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Law! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Nakata picks it up from the goal kick. Beckham looking for options for movement. Law! Gundogan. Julie. He won't be happy with that one. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Beckham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well read, nice interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Julie. Brilliantly cut out. It's a searching pass. Well timed, excellent interception. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Julie received. He's one-on-ones! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cleared away. Pedri. Neymar. Header! Oh, it's come off the upright. And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And it's Sané. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Sané cuts it out. Arsenal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Gundogan. That is good alertness. Neatly clipped into space. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Neymar looks to get on the end of this. Defending was strong and firm. Great vision. Julie providing an outlet on that flank. That has been knocked clear. They've played it short. And he's whipped it across. Busquets. He's a sharp little ball here. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That has not gone well. Azar. Now it's Azar. He's looking wide. Al Kubasi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a good foot in there. Law. Now that looks a decent ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He gets big! He's in a great position here. Busquets, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
There will
And
be
it's
1 minute
Belletti.
added time.
Now, can they get him away? Alexander-Arnold tries to clear. And this is Sané. And he's managed to get free. A lot of space there. Shot, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it,
I'd
it
like to
looks a
draw your
fair
attention
reflection
to the
of what we've all
screen
seen,
right now for
Peter.
information
Some
on our
incisive
shuttle
play
buses.
one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Knocks it into space. Played out towards the right wing. It is a corner. Arsenal have their third corner. Now the terrific header.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That's a look and place it forward. And this is Son Heung-min. Ah, that's a fine interception. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he has been fouled there. Now it's Son Heung-min. Law. Son Heung-min. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Goes for a shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Barcelona needed that. They really... It's Luis Suarez! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter,
Substitutions
when a
taking
team
place.
commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Nakata is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. He's had it taken off him. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Xavi. And it's Jordi Alba. Nice bit of trickery. Deep cross. Hazard.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he's let fly. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Gundogan. And Juli. And it's Xavi. Guardiola. Played out wide. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he was quick to react. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 20, Hazard. Number 9,
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone. He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement.
Number 13.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Number 4,
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Substitution.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Yeah, he's fouled him there. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. It's hit the upright. That's a half-decent try.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's fabulous. Ricky Puig. Belletti. That's an imaginative pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Messi! Against the crossbar. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And he's gone backward here. Tries to play it through. That's that, the end. Barcelona have done it.
And we'd like to
The
inform you now
perfect
that the
outcome
latest travel
in this
information
most
is
passionate of
currently
games.
displayed.